Let's quickly run through our headlines. Security forces recover huge cache of arms ammunitions from Jampai Hill Range. And 2 teachers of Catholic school suspended over allegedly locking 2 students inside room as punishment. Hello and good afternoon. This is Pm-Istv English News and I'm Darlung Shankali. Now the news in brief. Security forces have recovered huge cache of arms and ammunitions from Jampai Hill Range area under Sagolmang Police Station in Imphal East District. In a press note issued by PRO of Manipur Police, the recovered weapons included 2 303 rifle, 1.22 rifle, 8 number 12 bore single barrel, 25 live rounds of INSAS rifles, 25 live rounds of 303 rifle, 12 bore live round, 2 smoke stun grenades, 4 magazines of INSAS rifles, 1 WP 80 smoke grenade, 2 tear gas smoke shells, and 1 tear gas smoke grenade. Excuse me. 2 Classes 2 Section B students of a Catholic school in Kanchipur were allegedly locked inside a dark room by 2 female teachers even after school hours on February 6, prompting intervention by the Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights. According to reports, the incident came to light when parents noticed that their children had not come out after classes ended and later found them locked inside a dark room. When the parents questioned the teachers, the situation reportedly escalated into a heated argument. The parents subsequently lodged a complaint with the school principal demanding the immediate suspension of the teachers. Although the principal initially provided assurance that appropriate action would be taken, no immediate steps were implemented. The matter was then formally reported to Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights on February 10 at around 4 p.m. The Commission, which had already received a prior information about the incident, initiated an inquiry led by its chairperson and held a meeting with the school authorities. Following the intervention, the school authorities informed that Commission that under Section 17 of the Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009 and the Commission for Protection of Child Rights Act 2025, the 2 teachers had been suspended for 3 months. It further informed that the school authority will initiate a separate internal inquiry into the incident. The Royal Academy of Law Oinam under Pm-Istv initiative organized a 1-day community-level workshop cum training program on women's rights at Irengbam Mamang Community Hall in Oinam Kendra. The program was attended by Oinam Kendra MLA Irengbam Nalini Devi, Principal Eliza Maislam of the Royal Academy of Law Oinam, and Irengbam Gram Panchayat Pradhan Irengbam Gopen Singh as the main guest. Members of village-level federations, Maira Paibi groups, and various club organizations also took part in the workshop. During the training, retired District and Session Judge A. Notineshwari spoke as a resource person on the topic Protection of Women from Domestic Violence and Rights of Maintenance of Women. Legal advisor of the Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights and the Manipur State Women Commission, Advocate T.H. Rajakishore, delivered a lecture on rights of inheritance of women and laws relating to borrowing and lending of money. Speaking at the event, MLA Irengbam Nalini Devi described Irengbam as a modest village where residents work hard to sustain their livelihood. She emphasized the importance of women gaining awareness and knowledge about their rights from the resource persons present at the program today. The MLA further stated that education alone does not define success, underscoring the need for active participation in social and community development initiatives.
Samasida hingbada, isa isu sembada, imung manung nupi amasung nupa leminabada, nupi oibi aigi right, ai hakse, kadai phawa lei haibado, khangaga yum panminarabadi, hingminarabadi, aigi isa isu semba, lairik tamlaga tolop sama khakto, adu khangna matik saba, lairik tambagi mahai yalaba mi amani, haina lauragadi, langani haiba aigi wakal amadi leijai, gyan lausing matik jana laiba, adungba isa isu ama, siemna nama honabada, adungba isa isu duna, zati sigi, laibag asigi, karigumba thauram amada mapung phana thangdang puba ngamluragidoribani adumba isasing ado semnabagi damak aikhoi nupina aikhoi isagi right aikhoi isagi hak chap chana khangjarabadi aikhoi imung ama panminabada nupi nupa thong chap manana hiram khudingmakta isa isugibu oiro hiram khudingmakta mangda chauksinba ngamgani.
Retired District and Session Judge N. Nutineshwari stated that intellectuals in the state are investing to spread legal awareness at the grassroots level. She said that lawyers wear black coats to take responsibilities of others. She added that the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act was adopted in 2005 and noted that there are many forms of violence. She explained that when domestic violence occurs, victims have the right to seek legal assistance and emphasized that such acts should be treated not merely as social issues but as social crimes.
Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act haibase akoina 2005 da masi adopt tawraga enact tawraga Manipur da sumadu satnai aduna masi satnari se karino haibada masigi aim and objective karino haibada nupi singna maru oina mana leijeriba akoina leiba life se dignify oina dignity leina leinanaba akiba yaudana leinanaba amadi tuhadbiba mayam sidegi moise makeup thonabagi dawata madu maru oiba pandam ne.
The Manipur State Commission for Women, in collaboration with the District Administration Kakching, jointly organized a one-day sensitization program on sexual harassment of women at workplace, Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013 at the conference hall of the Kakching Municipal Council today. In the program that was attended by members of the Kakching District Local Compliance Committee, along with presiding officers and members of various internal complaints committees, Chairperson Tumlip Thingpham Monsang, SP Kakching, Priya Dashni Laishram, ADM Kakching, Pagambam Santikumar, Member Secretary Waikhom Prajatombi and Member Sophia Monsang of the Commission graced as distinguished member. During the program, Advocate Saroisam Devjani served as a resource person and spoke on the topic Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace, Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013. Nightingale Nursing Institute observed its 26th capping ceremony for JNM students. Registrar of Manipur Nursing Council, Dr. Aribam Jamuna, has called upon nurses to treat the patients with care and compassion. Registrar Manipur Nursing Council, Dr. Aribam Jamuna, CMO Imphal East, Dr. Laurimbam Indira, and Nursing in Charge, Chamber of Commerce and Research Center, RK Bhagyapati, graced the opening of the ceremony as dignitaries. Position holders of 2025 examination conducted by Manipur Nursing Council were honored during the ceremony. Dr. Aribam Jamuna further stressed that nursing students must maintain strict discipline and punctuality in order to achieve success in their profession. She also reminded that many nurses who had studied from the state are working abroad and in other states across India.
पृथ्वी इंटरनेट की जुगनी अदुकिमतिक एडवांस एआई ला अब मतम सिदा अखोई नर्सिंग हाइबदन मतम दुगी नर्सिंग दु नत्ते है नाउ इट इज मस्ट एडवांस एंड डेवलप टेक्नोलॉजी में हम अखोई की एजुकेशन दा हबसल लखरे देन एविडेंस बेस्ड प्रैक्टिस में हम हबसल लखरे रिसर्च बेस्ड पेशेंट केयर में हम हबसल लखरे अदुनदी हाउसिंग की लेवल दा अखोई करी तो बताए अखोई नै अखोई की स्टूडेंट्स नर्सिंग से प्रिपेयर तो बताए बा कइदौनबा टेक्नोलॉजी ने बेस्ड तौरबा दुगुम सोसाइटी से फिट तौनबा अखोई नर्सिंग प्रिपेयर तौरी बने
Film Academy Manipur celebrated its 21st Foundation Day at Manipur Press Club. Winners of the second open short film competition conducted by Academy were presented with prizes during the celebration. Retired IAS R.K. Nimai, jury chairman of the competition, Laimayum Surjakanta, and president of All Manipur Film Producer Association, Somen Moirangcha, graced the occasion as the main guest. Floral tributes were offered to the portraits of those who had taken crucial role in development of Manipuri films. Ngangbam Swaranjit was conferred Lifetime Achievement by Film Academy Manipur during the program. Managing Director of Film Academy Manipur, K.H. Ranjit, told media person that the short film competition was held as part of the foundation of Film Academy Manipur. He said the short films are based on IDP's life at relief camps and their resettlement. Under the aegis of Directorate of Ayush Lamphel National Ayush Mission 10-bedded Integrated Ayush Hospital, Kongjeng Laikai conducted one-day awareness health camp at Chalk and Duster, the global school located at Kundrakpam. Students and teachers of the schools avail free medical facilities and medicines during the camp. As Tompok, one of the teachers of the student school, told media person that the awareness camp was held considering the need to promote healthy lifestyle among students and prevent diseases.
ꯆꯠꯄꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯨꯕꯗ ꯁꯦꯟ ꯆꯪꯕ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯆꯪꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯨꯡ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯅꯛꯄ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯟ ꯆꯪꯕꯁꯨ ꯐꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯃꯥꯡꯈꯤꯕꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯗꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯍꯩ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯝꯕꯗ ꯈꯤꯇꯪꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯁꯨ ꯍꯦꯟꯒꯠꯍꯧꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯟꯖꯦꯡ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯌꯨꯁ ꯃꯤꯁꯟꯁꯤꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯖꯔꯒ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯕꯅꯤ.
Preparations are in full swing at Ukhrul headquarters ground as the Naga community gets ready to celebrate Luingaini 2026, the Naga Seed Sowing Festival on February 14 and 15 under the aegis of United Naga Council. Organized by the State Level Organizing Committee and hosted by Tangkul Nagalong, this year's theme, Cultural Renaissance, reflects a renewed commitment to preserving and celebrating Naga heritage. Even as concerns remain over the situation at Litan, organizers have confirmed that the festival will go ahead as planned, carrying forward its message of unity and cultural strength. The event will be graced by Naipui Rao, Chief Minister of Nagaland, as chief guest, while Losi Dikho, Deputy Chief Minister of Manipur, will attend as guest of honor. Duiganglung Gangmai and Awangbo Nyumai will serve as principal celebrant at the main event. Several other legislators and dignitaries from across the region are also expected to take part in the different segments of the two-day program. Cultural troupes, traditional attire, folk performance, and customary seed sowing rituals are set to highlight the celebration. For many Luingainis, more than a festival, it is a symbol of shared identity, hope, and continuity. As Ukhrul prepares to host thousands, the anticipation is palpable. Amid challenges, the message remains clear. Cultural endures and unity stands firm. Giving you some national and international updates now. World Radio Day is being observed today. The day is observed on 13th February every year to commemorate the establishment of the United Nations Radio in 1946. The theme this year is Radio and Artificial Intelligence. AI is a tool, not a voice. It highlights how AI can enhance content production, achieving translation, audience engagement and accessibility, making radio more efficient and inclusive. At the same time, the theme emphasizes that technology must remain a support system, not a substitute for the human voice, editorial judgment and credibility that define radio. In this message on the occasion of World Radio Day, Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, Dr. L. Murugan said, radio plays a crucial role in disseminating information to the common people. He also recounted listening to the radio while growing up. On World Radio Day, Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan extended his greetings to the radio listeners and everyone who works to strengthen the broadcasting ecosystem. In a social media post, he said that the radio continues to inform, connect, and give a voice across generations as it evolves through digital platforms and podcasts. The United States has ordered its largest aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, to sail from the Caribbean Sea to the Middle East as President Donald Trump waits possible military action against Iran amid rising tensions, according to U.S. officials familiar with the plans. The move will bring 2 U.S. carriers and their accompanying warship into the region, alongside the already deployed USS Abraham Lincoln and 3 guided missile destroyers, as Trump intensifies pressure on Tehran to strike a deal over its nuclear program. The deployment marks a rapid turnaround from the USS Ford, which was redirected to the Caribbean last October during a major military buildup tied to operations in Venezuela, and extends what will be an unusually long cruise for its crew. It remains unclear how the carrier will remain in the Middle East. The Bangladesh National Party (BNP) is poised to form the next government after securing a sweeping victory in the country's 13th parliamentary election, crossing the two-thirds majority mark according to officials and party counts. The BNP and its allies are leading in 208 of the 284 constituencies declared so far, signaling a decisive return to power after nearly 2 decades in opposition. Party chairman Tariq Rahman and Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir have won their respective seats along with several senior leaders. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated Rahman, describing the result as a reflection of public trust in his leadership and reaffirming India's support for a democratic and inclusive Bangladesh. The Election Commission reported a voter turnout of 59.44% in the parliamentary polls and simultaneous referendum, which were held peacefully across 299 constituencies, with counting still underway in the remaining seats. Well, those are the updates. Before we close the news, giving you the headlines once again. Security forces recover huge cache of arms ammunition from Champai Hill Range. And 2 teachers of Catholic school suspended over allegedly locking 2 students inside room as punishment. Thank you for watching Pm-Istv English News. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. for additional updates. Goodbye for now.